Guys, it's coming up to Christmas, and I know you're probably up to your eyes looking for presents for other people. You're probably thinking to yourself, what can I get my dad? What can I get my sister? What can I get my next door neighbour that I secretly have a crush on, and I want to show them what I'm all about? Don't worry about those guys. Take a wee moment to step back and think about yourself. It's Christmas. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to something special. And is there anything more special than heading to www.patreon.com/SLY podcast and subscribing to become a Sly Hard or a Rider Sly and be part of the Sly community? You get hours of bonus content. You get the extra Sly Guy podcast. You have guest episodes. You have other series. You have stand-up specials. You've just access to ask questions on the regular public Sly Guy podcast. It's a no-brainer if you're a fan of the podcast to get to patreon.com/Sly Guy podcast and do it right now. Treat yourself. Happy Christmas early from this guy, Young Santa. You won't regret it. The Sly Guy podcast is always brought to you in association with Modest Beer. We're talking about Christmas presents, so why not get yourself 15% off any Modest product, Modest merchandise, Modest beer, whatever you want at www.modest.co.uk. modestbeer.co.uk actually is the correct URL, if that's the right term. But you go to modestbeer.co.uk, you see all the range of merch, and whenever you're, I don't know, it's not called clocking out, it's called purchasing. Whenever you've got your basket full and you're just checking out, use the code SLYPA15 at checkout. That's SLYPA15 at checkout. 15% off. Modest Beer, Sly Guy podcast combination.
I'm the Sly Guy.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Sly Guy podcast. We are creeping up to Christmas. There will be one more episode before it goes out at Christmas time for you to enjoy. And listen, what a time. I know we're up to our eyes. There's social events. We've just wrapped in the Comedians Christmas Do this year. I don't know how it went because this is before it happens. But I'm hoping I still have friends. And I'm hoping I haven't made a fool of myself or ruin my career. But it's a good time. Do you know, this is what we're looking forward to. If you're listening to this on the 14th of December, tune into BBC Radio Ulster at 6 o'clock. I'm filling in for Vinnie Hurl on the Vinnie and Kate show on BBC Radio Ulster from 6 to 7:30. And then if you haven't already and you want to start Christmas the right way, head on to the Strand artcentre.co.uk or whatever it is. Just Google Strand Arts Centre, Dave Elliott, Christmas, and you get to come to the Strand Arts Centre, see me, Diona Dougherty, Aaron Butler and Micky Bartlett do some stand-up. What a treat. So I'll put the wee link in the description of the video and you can see that. But let me not hold you back any further. This was another iconic episode of the Sly Guy podcast. One of my favourite guests, one of my favourite comedians, Micky Bartlett, Uncle Mick to some people who are indeed his nieces or nephews. But what a fun episode it was. We're chatting all things Australia, comedy, life, drinking, Christmas, festivities. It was just a classic episode of fun and silliness. So guys, pour yourself a wee glass of eggnog, get a mince pie out of the fridge, maybe even go to the freezer, defrost some Christmas cake from last year, cut yourself a wee slice, toast it if that's what you do. I don't eat Christmas cake. And then just enjoy this episode of the Sly Guy podcast with me and Micky Bartlett.
I gigged with him, didn't I? I told you that before.
No? Was it great?
Awful.
Awful?
So I opened for him. I just started doing stand-up.
So Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
Police Academy.
What a way to start.
Yeah. And I'd only been doing stand-up about, it wouldn't have been a year, like. And it was Ivan
the
King.
Tips and all?
No, I don't even think I bought a waistcoat at this point. Like.
That's old school.
It was old school, like.
Yeah.
My lips were still weak from the removal of the braces. And I'd done a couple of gigs, and Ivan King, that used to run Brickwork, Masons as it was then, was like, listen, we've got this gig in Ballybuffet, which is like, it's €250. We're opening for Michael Winslow. And I was like, who's Michael Winslow? And I didn't have a smartphone. This is how long ago it was. It's just like the guy that does the sound effects from Police Academy, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm in, right? Had no idea what the audience was going to be, so it turned out it's pensioners and kids. So it's like grandparents taking their grandchildren. Like, I used to watch him in the cinema. And I had no clean stuff, meant to do half an hour, and I was winging it that I could
half
even.
An hour?
Yeah, I was winging that. I was like, I could probably do half an hour, no problem. Get out, grab the mic, the fucking cable falls to the bottom of the mic, and I didn't even know how to put it back in. So I'm like, oh fuck, and like just doing the dirtiest stuff, and it was absolutely horrible. And I remember like his wife is his agent.
Oh no.
And his wife was like, so the intro is very important. So she handed me this blank piece of paper and she's like, So if you just read that out word for word, and it's this massive, like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who's been on Late Night with Johnny Carson, he's been on Letterman, he's been on...
I thought it was just going to be the man who's on Police Academy.
Yeah, I know, it should be that dude, from, the one guy from Police Academy. This whole big fucking thing. And then just like, and obviously if you turn that over, I turn it over and it's just a signed photo of him, and she's like, you can keep that. And I'm like, oh, cheers.
Do you still have it?
No.
I mean,
I don't even know where it went.
That would have been the greatest thing. See, that as a moment, just a memento to show you how far you've come. You should always have that.
I know, just on my mirror, like Rocky.
Yeah.
But it's one of those situations too where you're standing backstage and again, I'm only started, but you think your material's good, and then you see a guy going, like, what's the fucking point? Does not compute. Like. And then he plays Jimi Hendrix with his mouth, and I was like, that's actually genuinely one of the most talented men in the world. It's a disgrace he's not more famous.
Because I was listening to him on a podcast today, actually, of all things, and he was on Bad Friends, so Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and they phoned him, and he's just a weird guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, hold on, let me like his normal voice, like, let me step outside for this one. And they're like, what? And he would say like, and then wind and all. Like, imagine going.
He was just having a wanky trying to cover it.
Yeah.
He's just trying to cover for it.
But you know what the thing is? He probably is just autistic.
Oh, he's autistic as fuck. Yeah, that's why he can do it. Yeah, 100%.
Like, but you can make great noises,
Yeah.
But also, you're fully autistic.
Yeah, have you any friends? I don't. Look me in the eye, though. Like, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Yeah. He's doing foreplay with his wife. He plays the lift, like, going down.
And she's like, you have reached your destination. Winslow having sex would be so good. Like, I used to go down now.
Please take care of you.
I used to go to school with a guy. Oh no, if he hears this, I used to go to school with a guy, right, I'll just say it. I used to go to school with a guy thought he was a car.
Right.
So he would scoot about. He was scoot about the corridor, like two-strap. At the time, there was no. But he'd go vroom, vroom, beep beep, and he's turning all like strange guy. Like, I saw him in Tesco's not long ago.
Like that with a trolley.
Yeah, with his wife and his kid. And I was just looking at him, being like, and I see when he stopped, I was like, is he going to do it? But like, he didn't. But like, he clearly had something up.
Oh man, there used to be a guy.
And like, does he have sex now? Does he be like, puts
a condom.
Backing up.
I remember there was a guy who lived on my street, and every Saturday morning, anytime he was on his bicycle, he'd cycle down the fucking, and you would hear and like fair enough, like it went from he was maybe 6 or 7, and then like he's 8, 9, 10 every Saturday morning. My dad would be like, fucking every morning, like, comes ruining SMTV. I'm trying to hear what Anton Decker's saying, I just hear and he, like, the 15, 16 years old, you're still going, that's a bit fucked up. Like, and then he just fucking disappeared. Wasn't on the school bus.
Oh no.
Like at the start of the new year, and I was like, maybe he's finished school, I don't know what the crack is. And he just went to Australia and started like fucking working in mines or farming or something. And then the next time I seen him, he's just driving a Porsche down the street. I'm like, I have fucked my life up.
But the thing you don't realise, he had the windows up if they were down.
With family.
But how
it's always weird when you say a weird cunt do well.
Yeah.
And you're like, I was such a good student.
It's like,
you were smart in school.
But have you seen these like memes now that are going about where it's like a guy being like, getting a 5 a.m. bus to work because they wanted to be funny in school? You're like, that's that. Get that,
Absolutely.
It's
definitely fucking like. I remember one of my teachers going, he's like, he's just asking everybody, what do you want to do when you leave school? And I was the only one who didn't have an answer. Mm-hmm. I remember, like, I think I was trying to say I'd like to be a comedian, and I said something like, I don't want to be getting up first thing in the morning. I don't want to be staying in one place. Yeah. I don't want to have to, like, and he went, oh, so you want to be a traveller? Yeah. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And it turns out 15 years later, here we are. Yeah. I do a good job for you, boss.
But it's just, it's so weird. Like, I'm into tarmacking too, but it's an interesting thing to do. See now the money you'd see if you could do it yourself. Fuck me. But the thing about it is like, it's a weird thing being in school and then being like a little child, be like, what do you want to do with forever? Oh yeah. You're like, how the fuck do I know?
Man, I remember like you went to uni, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a degree in criminology and criminal justice. Obviously, like what else would I be doing?
I remember like trying to leave uni. I would say 7 or 8 times during the time I was there, because I was doing a fucking drama degree, and I was like, this is dog shit. It's not helping me. I'm not reading any books. Like, I bluffed my way through it and came out with a 2-1. And I remember being like, this has cost me about 18 grand. I don't want to fucking do it. I should have left. I should have done something worthwhile to fall back on if stand-up doesn't work out. And then the lecturer that I kept going to, he was, do you know, like that you've got lecturers kind of in charge of your fucking mental health and all that sort of shit?
Yeah.
He was the one to talk me into staying, and I looked up at graduation, and he was just sleeping during the graduation. And I was like, mate, you've made me ruin my fucking life. And you haven't even the decency to stay awake to see it.
Yeah.
And then do the feeling of like, they hand you a diploma, you've a wee fake hat, and then they go, and you're like, what do I do now? And they go, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're a grown up now. You're like, what
figure it out.
happened?
You'd be like, tell you what you do. Pay us about 200 quid a month for the next 20 years. There you go. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, they haven't got a penny off me, God love them.
No, but I'm like, my only real memory of actual work in uni was we had a module that was like criminal law, which I should never be studying any kind of law ever for any level. But with a teacher, his name I believe was Venkat Iyer.
Right.
So I remember the whole time just thinking I can fit his name perfectly into that Creed song. And I couldn't get it in my head. Just going, Dr. Venkat Iyer, the whole time. And then I just think, that's great. And it's stuck in my head. And I'm fucking sitting going about. And then they're like, so what would you do in that situation? And I'd be like, just, you know, imagining if I could fit your name into that song. And one day it'll work in something that hasn't.
But I remember fucking going in, I had to do this play. So instead of doing a dissertation, I did a one-man play. Right?
Is it recorded?
It might be somewhere.
Oh, please. That is a Patreon exclusive ever.
So the play itself is called Peace Fire, right? And it was written by a guy from Lurgan, and the whole thing's about a joyrider getting kneecapped in Craigavon.
And it was a guy that lived in the street.
But I'm fully like, remember like seeing it before I went to uni and being like, I could do that. There was like 8 different
play.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like 8 different characters in it.
Maybe that's how you got opening for Winslow. They saw the play.
Yeah. You can do like a sentence. But remember, like, so we do the play, and I'd weighted the play that it was 80% of the module, right? So crushed it, knew on the day I'd crushed it, and like the lecturer was like, I've seen the guy who wrote that play. I was only the second person to ever perform it. And he goes, I've seen the guy who wrote it, and he went, you did it better. So I was already like, crushed it. That's a 2-1 in the degree sorted. And we had to do a thing where it was instead of like doing a written essay about your process and all that shit, it was called a viva. So you had to walk in and talk about it, right? You're supposed to walk in with like, you walk in with your bibliography and you're like, and then I just studied this thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'd always had these arguments about like, it doesn't matter what the fucking theory is behind this. It boils down to, was it good or was it shite?
Yeah. And
thought I was going to like make a fucking point and all this sort of shit. Yeah. So I go into this fucking thing, and the lecturer, the guy who fell asleep, is like, I can see him getting angry at me. Like he's just getting fucking madder and madder and madder. And eventually he just stopped me mid-sentence and he went, Mickey, it sounds like you just put a play on. Yeah. And I went, would you enjoy the play? Yeah. And he tried to fucking get me, like, one of the other lecturers goes, remember he said to me, he's dead now, God rest him, but he goes, you got a 2-1 because I fought for it. Because he goes, because after your Viva he was that angry, he was going to mark you down to a 3rd just because he could. Yeah. And I was like, that's fucking disgusting. I paid like all that money and it can boil down to one cunt going, you didn't take it seriously enough for my liking.
You pissed them off.
For a piece of shit.
Well, imagine how good that would be to have that power.
Oh man,
that's on a bad day, just fucking wreck someone's life.
I had mates who like failed their degrees, and I remember going, how can you fail it?
Yeah.
You paid to be here, like surely they're not allowed to not let you pass.
Yeah. See, I've never thought about it like that.
Fair enough, it was a drama degree. If it's a fucking medical degree, there definitely should be some criteria.
Listen, they just cut this bit out.
They can't be like, you can't fix a heart, but he's sound like.
Yeah. But that's because I remember whenever I did my degree, there was a guy that they brought in as like a guest speaker, and like I've never been one who like seeing people are just sucking guys off so much. Like he's gonna be so amazing, and he came in. He was talking like I just did my straightforward. This is how I see it. And sociology, I never bought into it because it was always just people's opinions. Right. And I was like, but they're just talking shite. Like, do something different. You know what I mean? So this guy was in, he was talking about criminal law, and I would be very much of the opinion that, you know, if you do something wrong, you should get punished. Call me old-fashioned. But he was like, listen, there was this guy, and he's all about restorative justice, and this guy, he was in jail for life, but he's rehabilitated after 4 years, so what was the point in keeping this man in? I was like, what did he do, mate? And he goes, well, he raped and killed a child. And I was like,
nah, he stays there.
Yeah, and you know, and I was like, but if and like I could see my lecturer getting raging because he was a guest speaker. I was like, don't you fucking. So hold on, excuse me, let me just stop you there. So if I'm the dad of the kid, you're just going to go, this guy, listen, he's been to jail, figured it out, let him out, I would kill him.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I'd probably do longer because I'd be like, are you sorry for killing him? And I'd be like, no.
Aye.
And see, now that I've had kids even more, I'm like, I would wait and I would kill him.
100%.
But I was like, but he's rehabilitated, what's the point? And I was like, the point is,
that's like,
what about victims?
He shot up a school, but he's really sorry.
Yeah, and you're like,
it's fucked.
Yeah, it's mad. You know what you should do? You should. I'm not going to say it on. I'll tell you after. I have an idea for a sci-fi, but it's good.
Just on that topic, we'll talk about the sci-fi after. But I remember
after this podcast, I don't
after
want people steal the idea.
But it was a couple of years ago. Sorry, I was in school. It was 20 years ago.
And, by the way, Usher, Lil Jon, Ludacris, yeah, 20 years old.
Get fucked, is it?
Seriously, 20 years old.
Fast and the Furious 1, 23 years old.
Wow. Yeah. You could fuck it and not feel guilty and not be cancelled as a comedian.
I have. Yeah. I've cut my dick in that DVD 4 times. But no, I remember one of our teachers in school telling us this case of a guy who his daughter was killed by a drunk driver. So the guy fucking knocked her down, wiped her out, drove away, got done for it, then got out of jail. Like service time, got out of jail. The dad tracked him down, beat him to within an inch of his life, and then he obviously went to fucking court for grievous bodily harm. And the jury were like, "Nah, he's alright." See, because they all went, "I'd have done that." Yeah,
that's what I like about a jury. Because sometimes when I saw a judge on or Twitter the other day, and it was this woman had I think now, see when you kill somebody, it's fair enough, but I think when you stab somebody. And you're talking upwards of I think 70 odd times. You go, have you ever done this? I remember doing this as a thing. I said I was like, if you stab someone 3 times, 1, 2, 3, you go but see if you did it 70 times, you think how many times this is to get to 70. You're like, it's still nowhere near 70. You go, that's a problem. And it's still nowhere near 70.
Yeah, you're going to get tired first.
It's and there's the guy and the judge. He had no need to use the tone that he had. But he sounded like somebody in a fucking a Will Ferrell movie. He was like, and you killed him and you stabbed him too much. You didn't even need to do it, but you did it. And I was like, why is he speaking like that? Was so fucking funny. In fact, I might actually have it because I sent it to mate of mine and be like, why is he speaking to her like this? You know, be a judge.
You
that's
2
fine.
life sentences, one for murder and another one just for being too persistent.
But where is this? Yeah, the judge. He's like, let's listen to his tone.
You were relentless, yes. And I'll tell you, you gutted him like a fish in that apartment too. You were relentless, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed until he was dead.
Fuck.
You didn't think he was an intruder.
I think that judge feels like that's like if Michael Scott from The Office was the judge and he's like, oh, I've got a fucking improv class tonight.
Yeah,
they're gonna this could get me a fucking. I could be in a documentary if I.
But if you're there watching it, you're going, why is he talking like that? And you stabbed until he was dead. You're like, all right.
Probably had a hard on too.
I'd see things out of what it should be. Nothing's funnier to me. Fuck, it was written on the board here to tell you a story because fucking on the way in here I stopped to get a coffee. 2 things happened to me. One was I saw a guy that looked like me if I really let myself go in about 10 years, and I felt like it was a real life Christmas carol. I think it was a fucking Ghost of Christmas yet to come. I was like, oh fuck, maybe I'll not put any flavour in my coffee here. I'll just have a fucking Americano. And then I was just waiting the coffee because I think that the barista bar have been listening to my podcast because I had a hack that I've been telling people for. If you take a regular cup and put a large in, it fills. Yeah, but now it doesn't because I tried that. And then you know the machine, you need a Winslow for this. It's like instead of just dropping in, it goes like you know, it's like fucking bastard. So I had to do that. And I was just waiting all this shit to fucking come on. It was happening. And then there was a guy working at the breakfast bar, the deli, and some guy was in just you know the guy wearing combats, so he's fucking builder, electrician or something. He was there and he's like this, and the guy was like, yes, you've had a wee loyalty card. He goes, you get a free other piece here, and he's like, what do you mean? He goes, you can take one thing here for free, whatever your loyalty is. And the guy's like, how do you mean? He goes, you've bought this breakfast, you can pick one other item. And he goes, what do you want? And he's like, what? And he goes, you can have a sausage roll or like jam on or whatever. And he goes, fucking jam on, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why. Seeing a guy fucking jam on, I guess. And he was the guy working there. I was like, all right. It was just so ignorant. no need to fucking. If I must, the fucking jump on, I sing at my coffee, looking at the future me, going fuck.
I've had a bunch of those. Like, anytime I see somebody in a mobility scooter with a beard, I go,
oh,
in the gym.
Yeah, it definitely, because like I don't know what it is. Like the minute I feel sometimes I have like a proper battle with my mind.
Aye.
About like I really want a McDonald's breakfast, but also I don't want to die, you know. And it's like sometimes like, but I really want it. And you have to like fucking fight yourself.
I've
nearly.
been trying to fucking be good and lose a bit of weight. And yesterday I had a meeting. A mate of mine in the cafe. I was just going for a coffee, and I'd been to the gym and I was like, I fucking earned a fry. Fuck it. So I got a massive fry. And I thought that's all I'm gonna eat all day.
Yeah.
And then I got home last night and I had a real fucking rough day. And I got a vape off a friend who may or may not like a vape.
Oh,
yeah, but of a friend that may or may not be on a podcast that I do. So,
okay.
So
yeah. So it was a magical vape.
It was a magical vape.
Yeah.
And I had a wee hit of that, and then I was like, that'll do, man. I'll just fucking go to sleep, be alright. And then I was like, I think there's ice cream in the fridge here. Oh. And I remember I don't even think that's that strong. And I was standing by the fridge door. I hadn't closed the fridge yet, just eating the ice cream, watching TV across the hall. And I was like, how long have I been standing here? Like,
but it is like I genuinely think sometimes like eating cravings are like full addictions.
Oh man, I definitely have that. Yeah. I 100% have that. And see, there's something I fucking like. My girlfriend was over here for 6 weeks, and
on day release or what?
Just, yeah, she's had to go back in, but because she was stabbing
until he was dead.
But there was a point where I was kind of like, fuck, 6 weeks. I was like, it's a long time. What if there's a point where I like want my own space and stuff like that? And it didn't happen. I was like, it was great. We're fucking all in love. It was great. But then the second she went home, my brain went, do you want to sit here all night and just eat Chinese? And I was like, fucking yes I do. And I ordered like, in fact, I think I ordered a Nando's during the day.
Order Nando's?
Right, delivered a Nando's to my house. Paid premium for the delivery, so it got there quicker.
That was hotter.
And it was hotter. So the full Nando's, like at fucking 2 o'clock. And then I was sitting around like fucking trying to, like, because I've been craving a fucking stinking Chinese. So I was just sitting around trying to make myself hungry. It was like a competitive eater. And then at this moment where I went, if I've achieved all my life goals, right, I'm going to eat myself to death in a room of my own.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fucking, I'll be on £600 life, and they'll be like, you need to lose weight or you're going to die. And I'm like, I'm happy enough.
It's a good way to go. But there's moments like, you know, Memento, when Guy Ritchie, or not Guy Ritchie, fuck, what's this that guy something or other, isn't it?
Guy Pearce.
Pearce, yeah. So he was trying to figure his shit out, and then when he finds it out in the end, he'll not spoil it, not what he wanted to hear. But I sometimes feel like, you know, you're having this real battle, and next thing you know, you come to, quite literally, in a fucking shopping centre car park with just an empty bag of McDonald's beside you, be like, oh no, I've fucking done it. I don't want to do it, but I fucking did.
I remember doing it one time, like getting shopping and do that thing of like you shouldn't go shopping when you're hungry.
Yes.
And I went late night after a gig.
That's the worst.
And I was driving back to my house, and I was like, I'm just a wee bit fucking hungry. And I saw these fucking like cooked chicken wings, like barbecue chicken wings, and I was like, I'll maybe eat one of them just on the way around. It's like a 10-15 minute drive. And then I was like, I had one, just put it back, like the empty one in the thing. And then there hit a point where I was like, I'll throw them out the window. So I'm driving, like, these fucking chicken wings out the window. And then I was like, oh fuck. And I looked down and it's just, and I've eaten like 18 chicken wings. And it's just, do you know that weird, like when it's in the chilled aisle where the sauce is all sort of congealed.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, covered in barbecue sauce. And I remember like, my belt was digging into me. And I was like, that's the fattest thing you've ever done in your life. Like,
because I had something similar to that with, but I was like sucking the bone to the point like I was almost eating gristle. I was like, there's nothing left, you fat cunt. You've got everything. You've consumed it all.
Like,
yeah, you're fuck. What are you trying to do? I was like, no. And you ever get that thing where you eat it so quickly, like when you first get it, that you almost are like, and then you take the time because you need to breathe. You're like, oh, this is a problem. This is, and I just don't know. And I think it's all about planning. Like if you don't have anything planned, and you're weak-willed, which I think that's the nature probably of being a comedian too. You're a weak-willed bastard.
It's not. I don't. There's weak-will, but I think there's also, because with no structure.
Yeah.
Because like there was a point in my life where I went, I think I've got a problem in my stomach. I'm shitting too much. And then I realised, it's not that I'm shitting too much. It's just I never have to not shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you like if you're at work, and you go, I could do the shit. You go, I'll wait till I get home.
But no, same work. That was my.
But I'm always home, so I'm like, I can just shit whenever I want to.
But like, I sometimes, if I'm looking for something to do,
go for shit
because I like the feeling of it. You're like, fuck, what I could do. And then do you ever get that thing where when you're getting home to the house, you get excited about getting home, and you're like, oh, I can shit.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been living on my own now. I can't shit in other people's houses. So even my parents' house. I'm like, I moved back in. I was living back with my parents for like 3 years.
And still.
And I'm like, how was I shitting in this house? Because the bathroom is my parents' house, the living room's right below it.
Yes.
Excuse me, so you can hear every fucking... and you'd be packing it full of tissue so it doesn't make a bloop.
Yes.
But then it stinks the place out.
Yes.
And it's a whole stress.
Do you ever block it with a towel or something to try and stop the noise?
Yeah.
They do it and then the towel, but then when you take a towel out, it's like, jeez, it's the worst. My wee one today, actually, she has to, for going to preschool, be able to wipe her own bum, which she's alright at. But she's like, she talks you through everything she's doing at the minute. So she's like, Daddy, me go poo, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, you go poo. So she climbs down off the seat and goes into the bathroom to poo, and she goes, I said, did you poo or pee? And she goes, I poo, Daddy. And I was like, alright, the poo. And she goes, I said, do you need me to wipe your bum? She goes, no, I wipe my bum, Daddy. It's okay, I wipe my bum. And I was like, can Daddy just have a look to make sure? And she goes, yeah. So I was like, take your trousers down. She takes her trousers down. And I told her, so bend over. And she bent over. It's fucking half a roll still up her arse. So then I had to pull a couple of bits of toilet roll out of her bum, so down the toilet, and I was just full of shit. And then I was like, until you haven't wiped that properly, and she was like, oopsie, and I just went about her day.
My nephew, I remember, like, we went to the pub one day, just for something to eat, but we're like, do you know you go for something to eat, and then there's kids there, and you're like, well, have a couple of beers. Like, obviously I was alright, they're not my kids. Like, my nephew had to go to the toilet, and my sister was like, will you take him into the men's room? And like, he always has his wee backpack with him, just full of toys, just in case he needs a toy at some point. He's prepped, like. And he was into the bathroom, and I could hear him in the cubicle, and he's like, okay, give a wee out. He's got a wee speech impediment. He's like, give a wee out. Okay. And he was like, trying to remember what he'd been taught, and then he went, I just hear him going, 1, 2, 3, and then he just started.
Oh, they're so funny.
They're fucking hilarious, man. See, my niece, I was talking about her yesterday on our podcast, like, she's a year and a half. And she's already developed a sense of humour. So she's figured out that it's funny that if she ignores me, because she knows I can't, like, she's a year and a half, she knows I'm like trying to get a high five off her, like, fucking do fist bumps, and she's like, I'm like, do you want a high five? And she go, no. But she's like, yeah, you're gonna get me a biscuit in a second. Like,
oh, they're so funny.
They're hilarious.
But they like, the funniest thing is, see if like you're in a public toilet and you bring them in, obviously, because I have girls, they always have to go to the toilet. Right. And by the time I fit in the cubicle, it's really close proximity. So almost like you're crouched down and like they're in your face, and then they're just looking at you going, oh, these snotty nose. And then you just hear the pee going out, and then they go, ah. And you're like really enjoying it. You're like, that's good. And then they're just so funny. Like I was telling you before, yesterday, I collected Holly from a thing she was at, and they refer to their bits as their twinkle, because it'd be weird if your child used anatomical terms. You know, and Holly just did a fart. I didn't hear it or anything, but her reaction, she went like, she's 5. She was, what? She was, whoa. And I went, what's wrong? She was, Daddy, I just farted out my twinkle. It was like, so bad. So obviously she must have just farted with such velocity. It shot forward. Oh, yeah. Like, do you ever do the ones that pop out either side?
I was going to say the ones you do like in school chairs.
Yeah.
Where you do a fart and you go, that's hit me in the collar. Like, I don't know what it was with them. The angle of that plastic, you fart and go, fuck me. My breath dropped. Because I remember being in school, I had this fucking thing in my lower back. I had a surgery on my ass crack, right? And it fucking
to make it go up your back.
Yeah, it's like I got a zip put in. But it's like it was an abscess. But the way they used to do it, this is gross. But they would cut you open and like operate on it, but then they would leave it open, like the wound, and then it healed from the inside out. So I was going to school with like essentially a fucking nappy on, like a big massive plaster for about 3 years. That wouldn't heal. And anytime I had the fart, I'd be like, this is going to hurt like fuck, because it would go up the back and like annoy the bandages. And I'd be like, that's fucking sore. You're like, that's just a wee puff of air.
I'm an agony here, like, from farting.
Eating cheesy gravy chips all day with lactose problems, being like, I don't know why this keeps happening.
He's so fucking gross. But see, so like even now, the funniest thing, and kids know farts are funny. Like I think you know, people are like, oh, it's toilet humor, it's not funny. That's the first thing
you laugh
kids
at.
find funny, or farts. And like I remember, I did it. I think it was either in work or school, somewhere that I was trying to fart but hide it with a cough. You know, when you need to go. and my timings were so fucking ski whiff. So I went, and then I started laughing, and every laugh was a fart. And I could that, and the tears were dry. And I don't know. I think it was at school. I was like, "Why'd you not just go outside?" I was like, "I thought I could." This guy's
It's weird. I coughed there now, and I've like. There was a clip we put up. It kind of got a load of hits, but I'm in this WhatsApp group where it's just farts.
Yeah.
Right. There's just people farting at each other. My girlfriend's a fucking an amazing farter. Right. So we were only like fucking seeing each other, brand new thing, and we were FaceTime one day. And she kept muting the phone, and I was like, "What's going on?" She went, "I had like a load of red meat for dinner, and I can't stop farting." And I was like, "I think farts are class. So just let them out." And she was like, "No, because if I open the gates of hell here, like she's like, you don't want to be involved in this." And I'm like, "Just let them out. I want you to be comfortable. I'm going to be in your house soon, like staying together for a couple of weeks."
Farting away, and you'll be getting a fair dose of red meat then.
Yeah, fucking well, it's pink.
It's fucking purple with a grey tinge.
Depends on how inflamed it is. But and there was a point where I told her about the comedians group, and she was like, "Do you want to send some of mine in?" Because I was like, I can't fart for some reason. I was getting like fucking. My bum was shy. I was like, I can't fucking get a good fart out. I kept trying to record these farts. I'm like, pfft. And all these comedians are like, what the fuck was that? I don't know what's going on. I thought it was a big one. So we went to the cinema. She had a load of popcorn, fucking juice, and all that sort of shit. And she's like, oh my god, I really need to fart. And I was like, well, let it out. She's like, well, get your phone out. She's like, she's trying to help me, right? So I went to this voice note, and it's her in a car, and she's going, oh no, I need to pee a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. And I'm like, just try, right? That's just me. Like, and then we're like, we both go, oh fuck! And there's a family getting into the car next to us, just like looking. Like, I've got a phone at her arse, like.
And did it come?
No. But there's a load of them. We're back at her house and she's trying again, and it's like, she's like, it's not good enough. But we play Guess My Fart now. Have you seen that on TikTok?
No.
It's a fucking great game. You just walk into your partner, you go guess my fart, and they have to make the noise of what they think it's going to be, and then you let it out.
That would be a fun game.
It's a lot of fun. Like,
if you
get it right, you feel so great. Guess my fart.
I get into the habit of trying to discreet my farts by just opening my ass a wee bit to try and just let it go, like, you know, like a.
That makes mine louder.
Like a gas tap in a fucking chemistry lab.
That makes mine go.
But then nothing's funnier when you spray and you think it's going to go, and it goes. Did you fart? It did.
I farted in the bath last night, and I remember like just like it was going to be a fart, but it lasted that long. I had time to look down and see the bubbles, and it was like it was in the Galgorm. It moved my dick and all.
See what I fart on my dick's like, you don't think it stops the door? It's not big enough to move. It's bangs.
My dick's like a snapped clothes peg. Just sharp in the corners.
Oh man, I feel like I want to fart now, but I worry that I'd shit myself because just had coffee.
I've definitely got a poo brewing, so I'm afraid to let one out because do you know whenever you feel like you've one in the chamber and every bit of gas is moving smell out?
Yeah.
So they're quite bad. So sorry, this is.
I mean,
we're 36.
This is what we get. I'm 37. I'm an old bastard. Yeah, I should know better, but they'll never not be funny.
Oh, there's nothing makes me happier. Like,
a good old fart.
I congratulate my dog when he farts.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a good like
dog farts.
But I'm like,
are so funny. See when they're lying sleeping and they let out a wee one. And you just look at their wee fucking droopy face and like, you like that?
You're out there.
Yeah.
High three.
His farts are stinking. But Vinny shits every time we take him for a walk, so it's like I think he doesn't like shitting in our garden very much. Aye. Like it's like if he must, he will, but more often than not, like so some days I'm walking around with the guts of like 15 kgs worth of dog shit in a bag, and I'm like, stop it.
My dog be like, my dog shits on he likes to find a wee patch of leaves or something like
that's what he piss. He loves to piss on
leaves.
Shit. Yeah.
And there's times I remember one time taking him during winter, and there was a massive pile of like fucking nettles and shit that I think that like they'd obviously been cleaning the park and they'd scooped up all the branches and left it in the middle, but it was fucking all jaggy shit, and he was like, that's why I'm going for a shit, and he went in and shit, but he looked at me like, you have to pick this up, because he knew it was like he knew you're not going to be able to get this. And I remember like trying to look for the steam in all these nettles and just going, fuck, I'm just leaving it there. Like,
but that's you always feel bad about that, and sometimes you just have to do it. You've no option. I remember one of the funniest life moments about him doing shit. Like I think he shat in the house maybe 3 times.
Aye.
Like twice in the living room, once in Holly's room. But for some reason, I don't know how he did it. Like, Holly's got carpet in her room, but she had a book, The Stickman, a Julia Donaldson book, just out, and he shat like a wet-ish shit just on it, but it was like a cow pat perfectly around the size of the book. So I don't know how he hit it, and like if he had a shot anywhere else, it'd have been a fucking disaster. Because he had that, you were still able to lift it and get into the bin bag. But it was so funny, you know, when he's looking at you like, I fucked up and I know half. He was like, I'm sorry.
A wee face when they're like,
yeah, what can I do?
Every one time, the worst I've ever felt was fell asleep with a glass of wine in my hand. The dog was lying beside me and I kind of fell asleep and the glass tipped over and spilled wine in his arse. Yeah. And he was like, and he like ran and like hid in the corner, was looking at me like, what the fuck did you do that for? And I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep, I didn't mean to. Like, you found yourself speaking English to a dog. And then he was like, got steaming off his own arse. I was like, hello, boy.
But they're fucking like, and that thing you say about speaking them, you do, and you don't, and then sometimes you catch yourself on and you go, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you justify stuff. Like today I was like, listen, I'm going out here to leave the kids, go and do a bit of work, I'll be back, see lunchtime, give you a bit of lunch, we'll go for a walk, do a big shite then, down to sea and I'll let you off, get some seaweed.
I remember taking my dog out for a walk and I bought him a frisbee. What do you call that, mech? Is it Kong or something?
Yes, real fucking Kong, yeah.
And it was a fucking class frisbee, and I was like throwing it all day, and he was catching it mid-air, and I was cheering for him, and like, that's my boy. And then he like set the frisbee down and just shitting it, and walked away. And I was like, what do you think's going to happen now? I'm not taking it home.
You're just going to fuck his shit at somebody.
Like, fucking in the bin, be like, see what happens. It's £14 that cost you, we cunt.
No, they also don't do what you expect, you know. So you'll be like, oh, they're going to enjoy this toy that I've bought them, and they'll be like, nah, see this old towel that you drive me with? Yeah, I'll just keep that, drag it about me and rip it to shreds. That's more my kind of thing.
I remember like being amazed whenever taking him for a walk, and then like because he was quite well trained when we got him. And I'd be like, come on, we'll go home. And he would walk, and he knew where my car was. Yeah. So he'd walk back and sit beside my car. And I'm like, mate, you're colourblind. How do you even know what's blue? Yeah. That's impressive as fuck.
But then maybe I don't know how they know, but they know plenty. Like, say if you're sad and all, they know the.
Oh man, I remember like being sick. Yeah. And he was just like on my chest all the time, like, yeah, all right, mate.
Because see, we'll get through it. At the minute, like I'm gonna have to wash him. He needs a big Christmas wash because he just smells like a dog. It's been outside. Right. So I'm gonna remember when we first got him. It was like. Sometimes
was he a nightmare to train when you?
When he was a puppy, he was a wee dick. Right. Like he was just too much energy, and he was like a wee fat seal. So he's just this wee fat, and he was slippery because the fat was kind of like
moving around.
Yeah, like you know those things that are like, you can't hold on. You couldn't grab him because he was fucking so. But he was and he would run around. And I remember I had to get like cardboard boxes and block the back of the sofas because he would just fuck around the back of the sofas and all like the wires to the settees and the lights and all there. And he was a nightmare. And he would always in every evening just go fucking berserk. And then I remember like, why did you make me get him? We've just had a baby. Why the fuck do you make me this dog? And then once he settled, he was like grand, but he had to really work on training him. And at the start, Catherine was like, right, she was like, I'm gonna wash him here and to, you know, sort of like get him dried and everything. And he's like, he's only wee, so I need to tie him to something to wash. So I was in the kitchen or whatever, and I heard her screaming, and I was like, what the fuck's happening here? And when I went outside, he's running around the garden with a lead on, attached to the fucking Colour gas bottle. And I said, what? And she goes, I thought it would be heavy. I'm like, you fucking blow up the street. What are you doing? Just run around the garden. Or the fuck? I just sort of stop and take the gas bottle off him. She's like, I thought it'd be heavy. Like, yeah, it's heavy enough, but if you tie a fucking living creature to it and it runs, fucking loves him. But he's fucking bouncing over stones and all.
Like I bet in Jaws where they fucking hit him with barrels.
Yes. And I was like, it's like, fuck me. So I had to stop that. So then we had to try to figure out how to. And I left him in the kitchen, and he was too. You know when they're too quiet, you go, there's something not right here. He was too quiet, and he got a pink highlighter, and it was just obviously he's white as can be, so all over his paws, and he was sort of like, he was a teenager at the time. I would say, you know, and they're sort of like they're gangly, and I think I have a photo of this because it was like, you're one piece of shit, and so I got in and he was all covered in pink highlighter. So I was like, right, I'm going to take you up to the bath here and try to clean you, because I don't know what else and he would not stay in that bath. Like, see, there he is there. So he got the pink highlighter. Fucking hell. You know, all over
he
the
looks
face.
all sad. He looks like, oh,
he's like Gollum. Yeah, so he just got all over.
He's like, he's going to be fucking call on me.
Yeah. So I brought him in the bath. He would not, and it was a nightmare. So right, I need to figure out what to do. So now I'm the only one who can bath him, because otherwise he just acts a dick.
No.
So you just tie him up to this bench out the back, and then you have to, and in fairness, bring hot water out, because it wouldn't fucking. You'd hose him in the summer, but you wouldn't use the cold in this sort of weather. So I'm thinking, like, now I have to do work for a show I'm doing tomorrow night, so I need to watch it and write and all that shit, but also need to wash him. But that could be like an hour, 2 hours by the time the whole rush them out and do it. And
I used to try and get my dog, because I don't know if there's something weird about it. He doesn't, if you spray water at him, like even a hose or something, it fucking
they don't like it.
Shit at him.
They just don't like it.
You see some dogs are like fucking it would freak him out, and he would never let you lift him. So like you would try to. It got better at it, but when we first got him, you try to pick him up.
Yeah. What way do you lift him?
So like you try and get under him.
Yeah.
Like so you have to kind of pick him up. Where you're like you're hugging him into you and being like you're alright, but he would just fully fucking he'd wriggle out, or he'd be like fucking. He'd give you like a wee warning, kind of like I'm not going to bite you, but.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it.
I'd try and get him into the shower, and he would tremble and like look at me all like, it scares me. So then there's parts where I'd be like, right, wait there, and I'd go and put a pair of swimming togs on, and then get in the shower and be like, look, see, Daddy's doing it. Like, and he'd be fucking stinking, because he would also like, because he's the same sort of colours as your dog. He would find a puddle of mud or a swamp, and look at me like, I'm going to go in that. And there was one bit in the one park in Derry where he would walk in and he'd come out like a dip dab. Like he would just walk in, he would sink into it. And because he's a lab collie cross, so he doesn't have like the big wet water paws. He's got wee fucking slender dancer's legs.
So he goes right in.
So he goes right in, and he's right like up to about there, like fucking. And he just comes out 2 different colours, and I'm like, you smelly wee cunt. Yeah. And I try and walk him through a stream to like rinse it off. But they don't go. They don't go in. They never go in to where you want them to go. Oh yeah, 100%.
And then he would be a bad habit for, like, you know, the puddles are just mud puddles, but they're deep. So like you get him out and he'd be a wee bit wet on top, and he'd think, oh, this is going to be a wee bit of a wet puddle right in. You're like, and because his fur's so long, he can stink, and then he's just an absolute fucking stinker. Like when you obviously you want to hug them and give them strokes and all, and when they stink, it's just you have to like, do it. Like, so I'm gonna have to. I think I might wash him today and see how we get on. And like he's not good with a hairdryer either; just does not like it. But
he wasn't too bad with a hairdryer. Like he would sit there.
Yeah, but no, Vinny can't have it. But almost like I get him in headlock now. I'd be like, but it's like. You know, like a fucking Jim McDonald hug. I fucking love you, but so much that I'm gonna fucking hurt you if you move. You know what I'm saying? And Anna Will and all that stuff. So I get him like that. But I'm thinking about now. Maybe I should just wait till Friday when I don't. In fact, it's Holly's birthday. I was gonna say when I don't have a solo show to prep for. But the master of procrastination will probably find a way to.
It's also. I think it's one of the things too. Washing the dogs sometimes give you enough time to think about fucking shows and stuff.
But Vinny's never had any anger or aggression ever. This week he had the first ever, and it's one I can't even be crossing him about. So he was lying, we were in the living room, and he was lying down, and I was stroking his belly, just whatever, and I said to Matilda, I was like, come to stroke Vinny, and she was just playing with dolls on the floor, and she went, yeah, and just spun around and dove at him like that with her hands, just grabbed his dick full like that, because I had his head stroking, he's like, argh! But it wasn't like, you know, snabby, but I was like, you can't not be. Like a 3-year-old's hands are fucking baby things, but right on his bellyard. I was like, oh no, no. And then I had to put him into his bed. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, Vinny, but it's for your own safety here.
And I remember seeing my dog, my ex's niece. She was like about 3 at the time, and she was a terror. Like I remember one time she bit my beard, and then had a mouthful of fucking beard hair, and I was like, that's what you get. Yeah, that's what you get when you fucking bite a grown man's beard, you wee cunt. Yeah. But she like just fucking yanked his tail, and she kept trying to do it, and we were like, don't fucking pull his tail. And then because we told her not to do it, she was like, I'm pulling his tail. And I remember she like yanked it, and he went like, like stared at her like, you're wee. Yeah. And I know that fucking how this all works. They give me food for not killing you. Yeah. But just so you know.
Yeah, I've got this.
Yeah. Did you know the one time he came and asked me, like he asked me for help. He fucking chewed a Lego. And it was stuck in his back teeth. Yeah. And he came into the living room like, like,
what have you done? Like, but they know you'll sort everything, you know, that's the thing.
I love them too. They get in your soul though. I fucking.
Oh, they do. Like I did an audition which I was supposed to be, if I had got the role, would have been filming today. And I got a call back and it was all good. And I was like, this is a cert. I didn't know the call back was to do another audition for the director. I thought it was just a, you know,
we chat.
I'm good crack.
How much do you need?
So normally the way I went. So I think I told this in last week's podcast, but it's funny to tell you anyway, dog related. So I'll quickly go through it, but it just was normally on if I had an audition, if I'd leave Vinny in the kitchen or whatever. But if I'm on a Zoom, you know, he'll just be in the room sitting with me, mind his own business. So when they told me to audition, I had to pretend to be driving a car. So my hand was down doing this. So he sees that and goes, "Oh, this is a fun hand." So I whatever, and then within a minute, my hand's in his mouth. And he's under the table, so I can't see in the Zoom that he's under the table. So I was moving the hand around doing this, and he was going, so they're big on me like, am I doing a Michael Winslow? Just there. Yeah. And then I was like, you know, and they're like, "Oh, you alright, mate?" Yeah. And I heard the woman go, "Oh, so how was that?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I was grand." But she's talking to the director. And she goes, "Oh, actually, I'm talking to him." I was like, "Alright, no worries." You know, but the whole time I was getting nervous about the fact that I don't want them to know there's a dog under the table, but also I was going,
well, I see them auditions. I remember doing an audition for, and I think Diona got the ad. It was for car insurance or something. And you walk into this room, just like that they've hired in an office building somewhere, and there's just 4 chairs set out, and it's like, right, so you get into the driver of the car, so we need you to like get into the car.
Yeah. And
I like sit in the seat, and they're like, "You didn't open the door," and I'm like, "Fuck me."
Yeah.
Like, now what kind of car is it? They'll fucking, and then I'm like driving on the wrong side of the road and all this shit. And I'm just like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you feel like a complete fucking dick.
Oh, it is the worst. And like, especially with stuff like that, you know. And then when you get too into it, it's a problem too. Like I did an audition that you got. So it was your harp bath. So when I went in to do that one, and the people, they gave you the pints of harp, the fake pints of harp. So whenever I was finished, I thought, "Oh, a bit of crack here." I was like, "Here, there you go," handed it to the director, and they're like, "What the fuck?" I want a signal like that one, you know. But
that harp one, I remember going into that, and they were doing the like the piece down the camera.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the fuck was it I'd said? There was something about like, "Are you working on any projects for like whatever date?" And I went, "No, I really need the money." And they all kind of laughed. And the guy that was in the room with me, they were like, "Da da da," and then like, "Do you need the money too?" And he went, "Haha, yeah." And then I went, "Not as much as me, I'll suck your dick." Like,
yeah.
And then when I got the ad on the first day, they were like, "Do you remember you said you'd suck somebody's dick for this?" And I was like, if this is one of these fucking situations, it's
yeah, at least give me a tin of harp to wash the taste away.
Well, suck a dick to wash the taste of the harp away. Harp. Quick.
Supposed to be like being being in a pub, have a pint and a pack of scampi fries. I mean, that would be the ultimate fear. I mean, imagine having the balls to have banter like that on a set, being like, "Remember you said the way you'd suck a dick?"
There was a point during that where like, I think they were really angry at me because they were for one of the scenes they're like, "Right, just improv something." So we started doing wee bits of improv, but the other guy wasn't a stand-up. So obviously then I go into like, I'm going to try and make all the crew laugh.
Yes.
I think at one point I was like, "You're a dick," like just messing about, because I thought that'll be a good blooper reel. And then you can see a director being like, "That cost us $5,000. I was like,
what is he doing? But then that's the thing too. I think people don't always understand that you're not like a full serious actor.
Yeah, you're not. You know,
and like sometimes it is funny to do serious stuff, and you're like, "This is hilarious." And I'm doing this. You know?
Yeah. Or Chris Kent telling the story about he was in the Young Offenders, like the TV series.
Yeah.
So he played one of the dad or something, and he had to do a scene where like, because I think that they do a reenactment of how the dad died. So a hammer fell on his head off like from a scaffolding or something. So his dad's wiped out, and Chris says he's there, and they give him this real fucking chavvy haircut. He's halfway through the Edinburgh Fringe, and turns up with a bowl cut with fucking high fade, and he's like he said that they were like, "You need to be smoking a cigarette, and then the hammer's going to fall and hit you in the head, and you're going to pretend to be dead." And he's like, "Fucking smoking! I've never smoked in my life. Smoking and acting, 2 things I've never done before." All I hear is action. He's like,
I don't even because like, I think now be like, we're getting, if people ask you to audition for stuff, do you know what I mean? It's better. Because you're like, at least they probably know a bit, rather than, you know, you go in and you're like, "Fuck, are they going to think I'm a serious actor?" Like I remember I did something really early on in my career. What a wanker. And there was a guy in it who was like getting so into character. I remember thinking to myself, "This guy's a fucking wanker." Like, you know, he's like sitting in another room being like, we're like, "What way are you getting on, you fucking builder?" It's only like, I
think a lot of that's optics. I think a lot of people do that so somebody sees them doing it.
Yeah, but
so I think, "Oh, he must know what he's doing."
But the ultimate would be to be like, you know, like Jim Carrey can morph his face.
Yeah,
you know, if you just be like, action.
yeah.
Fucking hell. That would be unbelievable how. But I love to see like someone like a De Niro just go on and like not give a fuck, and in action do what they need to do. And be like,
well, have you ever seen there's a fucking great documentary, and I forget what it's called, but it's Al Pacino, and he's basically trying to make a movie of Richard III, the Shakespeare play.
Yes.
And the whole thing's him scouting locations. It's just a documentary. And there's a bit where he's walking down this hallway like, yes, I think that we could do it over here if we could. And then he just breaks into a speech from Richard III in full British accent.
Yeah.
And like he's sliding down the wall and doing all this fucking shit. And then it cuts to him doing it on stage. And you're like, what the and then it cuts back and he's just like, yeah, that'd be nice if we did that. You're like, that's astounding.
Yeah, see, it's mad. Like, see, seeing like somebody with like an artistic talent up close.
Aye.
It's like I was doing radio yesterday, and Cormac Neeson, the singer from The Answer, was in, and he was doing like a song in the studio. So he started singing, he playing acoustic, one of their songs, and to hear his voice like from here to here, just I was like, that's unbelievable.
Aye.
Like how he sounds. And then he did a song, like do a Christmas song or whatever, but it was like, he was like, I'm going to do an old Irish drinking song. He goes, not really a Christmas song, but it's one that, you know, you'd be around, the spirits would be high at Christmas, you'd be around a bar, the fire be lit, and he just burst into this thing. And I've never heard a voice sound as good, like just from here, like, and you know, you're like, I could hold a tune. Nah, that guy was just, and like seeing somebody act really well is like, whoa. Yeah. It blows you away.
I remember like getting a guitar lesson off Andy McGibbon, the Bonnevilles once. It was during lockdown, so it was over Zoom. So I fucking bought a guitar on Amazon. I was like, I'm going to learn to play guitar. Well, just why not? Fucking. And he showed me this real basic fucking blues riff just to sort of learn how to get some sort of basic idea of what a guitar is. Yeah. And he's like, so that's every song you just start off with this fucking dum 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 dum, whatever the fuck. And then he goes, and then from there he just broke into this mad solo in his kitchen. And I just set the guitar down and went, I'm not doing this. Yeah. I'll never get there. There's no fucking point.
But it's like driving almost, isn't it? You're like, I remember before doing driving tests, you're like, fuck, I could never do that. Changing those gears and all.
I remember asking my dad, like, how much do you steer? Yeah. Like, how do you know how much to steer?
If your only sort of point of reference is in movies. Yeah. And you're like, that's not what
do you know what fucks me off? There's a thing that really pisses me off in movies. Now, see if I see somebody driving a car, right? And do the way a steering wheel, you've got the round bit and then the fucking this bit. If that bit is at the wrong angle, I'm like, can't pay attention to where you're driving. Like, like I know you're in a studio and that's a screen rolling past you, but at least have that bit where it's supposed to be.
If it was me driving, you wouldn't see my hands just down here. Hooked under.
You just see two sausage rolls.
And I don't know, like two fucking tampons.
Just me playing with the radio. Yeah. Alright.
See, that was what I was thinking earlier when you were doing the audition in the car. Imagine someone's routine was to have a wank when they get in the car. Like, and you're just like, very nervous when I drive. Just need to level out a bit.
Thank God this is an automatic.
Yeah, and see when I'm really stressed. I mean, that's something. If ever I were to make a show, like a reality TV, like hidden camera type show, for me, pitching things, ridiculous ideas would be one of them, or like going into auditions and doing ridiculous things would be the two things that like that.
Aye. Did you ever see Jury Duty?
No.
It's one of the fucking best things I've ever seen in my life.
Where is it? Is it a show?
It's a show, but it's a fake documentary. So they basically had this guy who's he's doing jury duty. He's been called up for it, and but everybody's an actor. So the rest of the jurors
so he
are actors.
Doesn't know.
He's the only one who doesn't know. The judge is an actor, and they have what do you call him? Fucking Cyclops from the X-Men. What's that cunt's name?
Chris Klein, is it?
No. Fuck! I'll Google
the actor. Is he
but he comes in and plays him. James Marsden comes in and plays himself, but he knows he knows what's going on. And man, it's one of the best fucking TV shows I've ever seen, because it turns out the guy's really sound. So like all the characters are doing weirder and weirder shit, and he's just like he doesn't talk shit about into the camera. Yeah, like. There's a point where James Marsden has an audition for something, and he makes him run lines, but he does it for like 5 hours, and the guy's like, no problem. Yeah. Then one of the other guys is he's got a girlfriend, but she's on spring break, and she's posting these photos, and they've got like there's a photo of her in a bikini beside this guy, and he's fucking jacked, and he's got this massive cock in his shorts, and I was like, oh yeah, we don't have sex, like we're waiting for marriage and stuff. And then one of the other girls plays this like fucking absolute fucking her, and she like, so the whole thing is like, she's pretending they're obviously pretending, but she's basically telling the guy, I want to fucking fuck your man. And the wee dude's like, I think my girlfriend's cheating on me. And he's like, she's not cheating on you, mate, just you're overthinking it. Trying to be really, really nice. And then there's a point where, like, he's like, I can't have sex with her because it's against my religious beliefs. But we can do, what's it called? Is it, do you know they put it in, but they don't thrust? There's a term for it. Like you can, you can put, like you can put your dick in, but if you don't thrust, it's not really having sex. You're just kind of leaving it there.
Docking?
It's not. It's not docking. It's like
to do with shitting.
It's like rest. No, I think docking's where you put your dicks together and you pull the foreskin over one of the dicks. So I'm told then. The nunchucking. But there's a point then where he's like, could one of you guys jump on the bed? Because if you jump on the bed, I'm not doing anything. Yeah. And James Morrison's like, I'll help you out, no problem. And then it's like they go into a room next door and it's just the guy by himself. And it's just like James Morrison's bouncing on the bed. And the girl's being like, James, jump harder. James, jump harder.
And can he hear this?
Then the guy starts going, not so hard, not so hard. And he's just like, I don't know, that's what they're into. But at the end of it, I think they give him like $250,000 because just like, you're just the nicest man in the world. Yeah. But when you watch it, you go, that could have went either way. Because if that was me, I'd have been like, these cunts are fucking mental. Yeah. Like,
no, you'd have to leave it, wouldn't you?
It's a really good show though. It's fucking well.
Sure. And where's it on?
It's on Amazon.
Prime.
I'm
gonna watch that.
It's fucking really good. I swear to God.
But no, that'd be an interesting chat. I don't know if it's possible to do that, to enter and not move.
Oh.
Because then surely what you'd have to do would be like if entering's okay, but no thrusting, you just have to enter and extract. And enter and extract without the thrust. You just have to bring your legs
I reckon
in.
if I entered and didn't move, I'd probably come quicker.
Yeah, you definitely enjoy
Do you know
it.
What I mean?
Yeah,
it's like because I sometimes think of Willie as almost like it's like a terrorist that won't give you information. Do you know what I mean? You have to drown it and then pull out a bit. Anything you want to say? Yeah. No, fuck you. We'll see. Do you know what I mean? But if you just fucking waterboard me the whole time, I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. Just.
Quickly.
Oh, but that feel nice. I'm thinking about it now, and let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. We have. No, listen, I've never wrapped it in my life. I'm not going to start now. One thing we always, when you segment in the podcast, because it is a Sly Guy podcast. Yeah. So I want you to ask my guests: is there something that's irked you this week? Is there something that you want to be sly about or give out about? The floor is yours.
There was some and it was. I was in a hotel. In Oman Saturday morning, so we did dailies Friday night.
Right, okay. Cause I trying to figure out why you were in a hotel. Yeah, Saturday morning.
Just go for a spa day at the Birches. It's got a very shallow bath, but I like that. And there was a woman with a kid. She was a Dublin woman, and the way she fucking spoke about her child and the way the level she spoke at, at the breakfast with my hangover. I've started to hate this woman without knowing anything about her. There was a point where I was looking across the room going, you only have that kid so you can get benefits. I was like, the only reason you didn't get an abortion is because now you don't have to find a job and you don't love that fucking.
And what was she saying?
So there was a point where like it was a wee toddler sat with her.
Yeah.
And the wee kid fucking spilled food in her chin or something, and you could hear her going, she's fucking bleeding, making me have. And I'm like, I'm trying to fucking enjoy a bowl of crunch and cornflakes here.
Yeah.
And a croissant and a bit of sliced meats. And you're going, you fucking dirty bastard. And I just had a moment of going, just love your kid, would you? Yeah. Like, wipe the wee kid's chin and move on. Don't react like she's fucking.
Yeah, because they are stinking.
They are stinking, but like I've a niece and nephew that are stinking, but I'm not like. But I'm not broadcasting the fucking.
Yeah.
And nagging on the kid.
Yeah, no, you don't, because you have to hold it in. Yeah. You know, you have to. And like, there's times I'll do stinking stuff that I would never do to any other humans other than my kids. For example, if they have a snotty nose, I'll just squeeze it off. Sometimes you flick the snot and wipe it in your trousers or something if you know.
It's a weird thing. You can, because my niece and nephew, I can do that. I can clean their noses, no problem. If it was one of your kids, I'd maybe be like,
gross.
But I'd say it quietly. I wouldn't fucking broadcast it. Like,
but just, you know what the thing about it is?
I just couldn't believe that, like, she didn't have enough love for her own kid. That's not really that sly. I'm just having a fucking.
Yeah, but you know what? You're allowed to. Person. But that's because I think that brings me back to how you raise kids now. You need to instill certain things, and you can't. If you're a cunt, you can't teach your kid to do the right thing if you're doing shit like that, scundering them basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what's gonna be like when they're older? Like, you know, it's terrible. Whereas like with your kids, as I'm really, really stern with my girls about manners. So if like they're going anywhere, it's like you have to say please and thank you. See, even if you're going into like and bringing in the rhythm and rhyme class or something, say Matilda, say thank you to the woman, say, and like see whenever kids ask for something and they don't say please, I just like you're one way.
Aye.
I was at a birthday party there at the weekend, and I was like going around pouring juice. Would you like some juice? Yes. Like.
Yeah.
You can fucking have some fucking piece of shit. But it's just yes, please. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And then, like, and some parents don't like. My Tuesday morning is when I spend time with me and Matilda. That's where we hang out. So every Tuesday we go to rhythm and rhyme class together. Then we go upstairs to the library. We read some books together. Then we go to the park. Nice time, and then we go to the cafe because her favourite book's The Tiger Came to Tea. At the end of that, the daddy takes the family to the cafe, so she's just like, Daddy, take me to the cafe? Yeah. I mean, I'm all for the cafe. So by that time, we're talking, I do the school run, I'm out of the house, I'm probably not back till around lunchtime, so like maybe 12:30 or 1. So Catherine has that whole morning to herself.
Yeah.
When me and her, we just hang out. So we go to rhythm and rhyme. You're there to sing fucking nursery rhymes in a circle.
Right.
You know, that's the rule. There is a circle of chairs, but there's a couple of parents who just let their kids do whatever they want, and they're not in a circle. They're running around, they're screaming. I'm like, this is free, so I'm not complaining that they pay for it. But if you're coming here, you're not getting the benefits because you're just letting your kids. And then they look at you like, oh, what are they like? And you're like, no,
they're not.
Stop them doing that. Bring them fucking back in here.
So a couple of months ago, and it happened again on Sunday. Me and my sister took my niece and nephew to soft play. Right. So my niece is a year and a half, my nephew's 4, right? And the reason I haven't gone for so long is because I was going to beat the fuck out of them, right? Because and it's made me question whether or not I have the mentality to even have my own kids. Because there's this wee kid, my nephew's a real sweet wee boy, right? He's fucking lovely, and like, because he's a lockdown baby, he had 2 years of his life where he didn't hang out with other kids and stuff like that, so there's a weird
a bit standoffish kinda, yeah.
I remember like seeing one time my sister's mate brought her kid around who was the same size as my nephew, and they were both like, what, because everyone they'd seen had been fucking bigger than. Anyway, we're at the fucking soft play, and I can see this wee kid, and he's eating a croissant in the soft play bit, and
fucking
I'm like,
Augustus Globe.
Right, and I'm straight away like, you're not allowed to bring food in. Right?
Yep.
Or like, I'm already annoyed at this wee cunt.
Then do you do the thing where you're like looking at the parent, like, and you're looking to be like kind of like,
this is the thing, right? So I'm like scanning about, like, I wonder who his man dad is, and I look over and I'm going, definitely him. That's his dad, definitely him, right? And he's watching my nephew play, and I'm watching him, and he's like,
the croissant boy?
Yeah, croissant boy's watching my nephew, and I can see that he's like, that's the weak, like the weak member of the group. He's not paying attention or whatever. I could see him just testing, like, oh, I'm just gonna leave my foot out here, like try and trip him up and stuff, and I'm getting like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, like and I started like visualizing like just smashing his dad's head off a table and being like, you enjoying that croissant, you cunt, like, and I'm like, I can't have kids because I'll just start murdering people, like and I know they're kids, and I know it's just a wee kid testing the boundaries, but the dad wasn't paying attention.
But then life, you need to have a certain level of discipline and need to learn lessons. Sometimes you need to teach lessons to parents.
Yeah,
you know,
there was a point where like my nephew, somebody hit him at the soft play, so I wasn't. This is a couple of months later, and I straight away go, "We can't eat the croissant." Like, no, that was 3 months ago. That's not the situation. Because he's a wee speech impediment, so he was trying to tell my sister what happened, and he was like, "A boy hit me." And she's like, "Where did he hit you?" And you could tell he was like upset about it. And she's like, "Did he stand on your foot?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "Did he kick you in the leg?" And she was like, "No." And she went, "What happened?" And he went, "He smacked me in the cheeks," and then he went like a gawawa. Right? And she was like, "God love him." Like, and then I was like, "Fucking right. That's me and him's going to soft play tomorrow. I will go down. You go in first, son. Just you go in. I'll stand back here and just fucking keep it." And it
but it's visceral.
Scared me how fucking weirdly angry I was getting. Like,
but you get a level of anger that's like, it's a switch, and you feel comfortable being that angry. I remember like the worst thing I've ever done. It was in a park, and this wee kid was down. He was in a fucking wee micro scooter. He's a wee cunt. He came down, and then he had like this older guy with him. And I was like, is that his dad, or is that his granddad, or I don't know what's going on here. But the dad was like flat out on the phone, just like no idea what the kid was doing. I was like, okay. So then in this one, it's like a big walk up hill thing up the slide, which is like a tube slide. But to get the tube slide, you have to climb up. It's not just a regular wee ladder. It's like a fucking. So it's hard to get up. And Holly must have been about 3 at the time. and I had sort of was holding her, getting up this ladder, and this wee kid's just sitting at the top of the tube slide, kicking his feet off it, doon. And I was like, right, mate, can you go down that slide? No. I was like, I know, there's a lot of, and then at this point I'm holding her, but other kids are climbing up the ladder, and I'm getting like, they're coming up, getting anxiety, and then one of the other mums was shouting up, being like, Harriet, are you coming down? And I was like, there's just a guy here, we're just waiting, and she was like, Harriet, are you in that ladder? And I was like, yeah, there's a queue, just, you know, and then I was like, mate, come on, there's a queue of people are shouting down, and he goes, no. And I just, like that thing you do, and I looked behind me to be like, can anybody see me?
Aye. And
they didn't, and I had her on my arm, and I was hanging on, starting to be sweaty. I just went, well, fuck you, and pushed him down, and he came sort of out the bottom, like, and he was like, oh, whatever, and then I just popped Holly in, popped him down, walked down the bottom. He looked at me sort of like that, and I just looked at him and gave him a look like, you know, like, you're lucky, you didn't fucking,
yeah, you're nearly back the curve.
But like, see if anyone had seen me, like, I probably would have fucking bar. But see, in soft play, it's a, like, do you ever watch, like, you know your physical ability, you know what you can do. Sometimes I'm in soft play, I'm like, I could scale that quicker than you would imagine, like Spider-Man up this fucking thing. What are you doing? And you'd lose the head big time. And it's as much with parents who don't look after their own kids, is it the thing? You know what I mean? Just sitting in their holes, eating fucking muffins and drinking Coke, and you're like, just make sure your kids know how to behave before you let them in. Because Catherine told me a story, she was down in soft play in arts, and she said, like, this kid came down the slide and battered Holly and another one out of the way, and then she was like, oh, would you watch where you're going? And then this man, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I'll fucking trail you, you know. I was like, see, if I'd have been there, I would have gone into the ball pit and beat the shit out of her. Like, I'd see, it's bad enough to be annoying the kids, but see if you know the kids, I'm a wife.
Oh man. I remember, like, and the closest I've had back to dogs, the closest I've ever had to a son was my dog. And walking down this fucking street in Derry one day, and so basically we're walking down the street, and there was this guy, and he had a fucking, I know the dog was called Tina, I just fucking know from the way he had his hand on his tracksuit bottom, your dog was called Tina.
Yeah, was it wee Staffy or something? Wee
Staffy, right?
Of course it was.
And so I've got, and my dog, I'll fucking let him off the lead, but if there's other dogs about, I'll put him back on the lead, because, you know, sometimes you get a wee bit fucking weird etiquette,
yes.
Right? There's a kid about, dogs back on the lead, whatever, right? So I'm walking past this guy, other dog in the lead, or my dog's in the lead, and his wasn't. And Sandy goes up, like, for a wee sniff, and the dog goes, like, fucking, right, like, yaps at him. Yeah. I kind of snapped at him, and I was like, what the fuck? And the guy was like, and I looked, and Sandy's got a big clump of fur out of his head. And the guy went, sorry, mate, she's in the heat. And I went, well, keep it on a fucking lead then. Yeah. Right? And just like, fucking, come on, took him home. Go back to the house with my ex, and I was like, fucking bastard, that fucking dog's in heat. She fucking bit Sandy. Look at the fucking, and there was like the clump of fur out of his head. And she was like, I did that with a comb. Yeah. Like, I just accidentally combed a big lump out of his head. Yeah. And I was like, but I was still like fucking, like fucking fuming. Yeah. And then I look at her, and I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, get upstairs. Oh, yeah. Because I was like, she's like, get up and fucking stir for it.
Yeah, I could fucking come and clump by you if you don't.
I was terrified.
Yeah. Because you do get so defensive. Of it. And then see, it's other
people. It's weird with my nephew, like, in fucking, because I seen it the other day, there was a wee lad that, like, and he was too big to be in the baby bit of the soft play. Right, so my wee niece is fucking, and she's quite good even for a year and a half. She can fly across the wee rope net, like, no problem. But she was at the top of the slide, and there's two wee slides, and she was kind of indecisive what one she wanted to go down, and she was still giving me a hard time about like, I don't know if I fucking want to be your mate. Yeah. So I was like, come on down the slider, and she's like, and she was doing a wee like, nah, like a wee tantrum at the top of it. And as she's waiting to decide if she's going down or not, this 5-year-old, maybe a 6-year-old, starts putting fucking blocks at the bottom of the slide, and you can see that she's like, but they're in the way, and I'm trying to convey to a 1-year-old, you'll be right through them, be alright. He's a wee dick. And then at one point, he was like, there was no them wee hanging things. Yes. So he was like pushing them at her. And I'm like, and my sister's there, and I'm like, you may go, because I don't know how to handle this.
Yeah, I would have the blocks moved. I would just look at them dead in the face and move the blocks. They don't go there.
Just pick him up like fucking move.
Yeah, no, I would hit a child, like, if I needed to. I think that's a problem, and I'd be in trouble for it.
Yeah. There was a time, I mean, it was before we grew up, but you were allowed to hit other people's kids, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I did that once when I think I must have been like in my early 20s, but my mum was probably like 17 years ago or something, and my mum phoned me. She picked me up from work, and she rang me and was like, yeah, I'm getting abuse from these kids outside where my car's parked, and I don't know, that's a trigger. See people at my mum, so I fucking bombed around these kids, and they were throwing stones at the car. That's what it was. And she was really stressed out and worried, and I said, you guys fuck off. And they were like, no, make us. I was like, fucking right. So then I just started chasing them.
Right.
I was in the Donegal Pass, so it's a dodgy part of town. I fucking chased them. And as I was getting closer and closer, I was going, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get them.
Aye.
So as I ran, I just fucking swiped one on the back of the head, and he felt like whatever's momentum was, he just fell over. And I go, so you fucking dare touch my ma again. And I walked back, and I was like, he must have been about 14.
Aye.
And I was like, and then I was like, to the ma, get in the car, I'm like, drive. I've just fucking abused, probably.
But man, I remember like my cousin, so he's 22 now, but he was about 13 or 14 at the time, right? And single parent family, so his sister was in Liverpool, and his ma went over to visit her for a weekend. So she was like, can you fucking keep him for the weekend? I'm like, no problem. So
how old was he at the time?
he was about 13 or 14.
Oh, which were you?
About maybe 26, 27.
That's you fucking adult.
So he's a grown man, like. And there was a point where he was always a nightmare for going to school, right? He's fucking just a nightmare for going to school. So I was like, right, I'll make you a deal. I went Friday, Monday are the 2 days you have to go to school. I'm looking after you. If you go to school, no problems. I'll buy you Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Right, I was like, I'll let you fucking buy you the game for the PlayStation, and we'll spend the whole weekend fucking playing it.
Yeah.
Grand, right? So, bad on a Thursday night, I'm like, you're not playing it until we get back from school. Drop him off to school or Friday morning. By the time I got home, he was in my other auntie's house. So she rang me like, he's here. And I'm like, right, well, keep him there all day until I'm not going to pick him up until school's supposed to be over. So he's going to be stuck in your house, smoking fags, whatever he does.
Yeah.
But I'm not picking him up. So I was grand. Fucking Friday comes and I'm like, I broke, and I was like, right, you're fucking playing Grand Theft Auto. We're hanging out this weekend, but you're fucking going on Monday. I've been good to you. I fucking spent £60 a game.
Yeah.
Just do me the favour. And, like, I'm trying to be man to man with him. Like, so Monday morning comes and he's like, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. And I'm like, mate, just fucking go in, right? Get you into school. It'll be a couple of hours. Fucking get home tonight. Me and you'll blast away. Grand Theft Auto, right? So he phones his mum, and he's like, she wants to talk to you. And I get the phone, and she goes, let him stay off. But he was close enough that he heard her saying it, and then he got right up in my face as I'm still on the phone and went, yeah. And I was like, you need to walk the fuck away from me right now. Like, because do the kind of thing you want to go, I'm not going to do anything, but one day you're going to do it to somebody, and he's going to roll your balls, and it'll be your fault.
Yes, and you just have to leave it.
I remember like fucking just going to the gym and hitting a punch bag all day. Like, you fucking weak cunt. Like,
but he'll get it.
Oh,
he will get it one day.
Yeah.
Because I had a mate who was wee, but he's a mouthpiece, and he would always start a fight because like I'm not a fighter or like an aggressive, unless it's kids that are fucking my kids or my ma. But like, see, generally like at nights out he would start on people, and I just fucking like get behind. And then there's one night that he started this whole thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to have his back. Like, you always have your. It's like that, and he got punched, dead in the face, and he's all bleeding nose and all. And I was like, well,
that's what happens. Like,
fucking, that's tough tits. Like,
absolutely,
you have to learn a lesson.
It drives me insane. I'm getting angry.
I'm a big disciplinarian. Like, if I have boys, I reckon I'd probably scalp them. Like, girls, you can't. Like, but
there was definitely like, I mean, I was never really hit. I remember that, like, I've done stand up, but at the time I threw a slipper at my dad.
Yeah,
I was about 6. I was hyped up, all fucking full of sugar. And I threw it, and he caught it without looking. Yeah. Because it was, you must have, when you're 6, you're obviously telegraphing.
Yeah.
He was obviously like, he's going to throw a slipper. Yeah. And he caught it and fucked it straight back up. And I mean, he fucking, like, I remember hearing it, like, cracked me right in the fucking head with the bottom of it. And my mom went, I started crying. Oh, what did you do that for? And he went, he threw it at me. And she went, what the fuck did you do that for? And then she hit me with her slipper. And I never did anything bad ever again.
Yeah. But that's,
do you know what I mean? It was just like, that's enough.
I mean, that's part of it. See, whenever I was doing ASB as a job, and you had to fucking call people's doors, and you'd be like, listen, so-and-so saying that your son's been pinging stones at their windows. My son would never do that. And you're like, well, there you go.
Aye.
That's the problem. See, if someone came to my door and said to me, would that beat the shit out of me?
Aye.
You know, and that's...
Ask questions later. Like.
Yeah, and it's like... That's the problem now. Like, no one takes responsibility for the actions or behaviours of their, and then just like, oh well, they'll be what they'll be. Yeah, and the answer is without doubt a prick.
Yeah,
you know, so you just need to know, right? And then just, and again, manners is simple. Like, I hate that too. Like, see if you're in a bar or something, or you're in a restaurant, and someone's like, "What would you like?" and they just go, "Tea, soda, sausage soda." Please.
Aye.
Can I have a cup of tea, please? So well, thank you very much. You know, doesn't cost.
That's what was pissing me off about that woman in the hotel as well. She was like, the waitress came down to like drop food off or whatever, and she went, rinse that out for me, and handed her a fucking sippy cup. And I was like, could you rinse that out for me, please? Yeah. If it's not too much trouble. Like,
would you mind? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I can't have it. But you know what? There should, and then this is the thing too. See, with the customer's always right. You should be like, I remember when I worked in B&Q, I got into a fight. The guy came in and he was Um, he had an Irish accent, let's just say, and he
Arrived in a van.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, he arrived in a van, and there was an entourage of caravans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you.
But came in, had a chainsaw with no, it was an electric chainsaw with no wire to it. And he goes, I've got this chainsaw and I need a refund on it and I need the money back. And I was like, let me have a look at it. And I was like, it doesn't look like one of ours. And I say, do you have a receipt? And he goes, I do have a receipt. And I had a look at it and I was like, that's not this
Aye.
chainsaw. And he goes, it is the chainsaw. And I went, no, it's not. And he scrumpled up the receipt and he goes, it is the fucking chainsaw, and threw it at me. And I went, it's not the fucking chainsaw. I threw it back at him. And he then complained to my boss. And I was like, he, for a start, is trying to fucking defraud us. I'm doing the right thing. He goes, yeah, you shouldn't have sworn at him or thrown a receipt in his face. And I was like, and then they watched the CCTV back, and then they saw him fucking throw it at me, and then I just threw it back at him. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Just sit and take it like a little bitch? And then be like, sorry, have the money. You know what I mean? But that's, I feel you should be able to answer people back. You know, like, it's rude. My first day when I started working in housing executive, the very first day I started, they were doing the show me around the office and whatever, and I walked out somewhere and there was a fella come through and I just held the door for him. He went on through and just walked through, and I went, oh, you're very welcome, sir. Closed the door, and then the person was like, oh, he's the chief executive. And I said, I don't give a fuck if he's chief executive or the fucking president of the United States. He should say thanks for holding the door, because again, you should, no matter what you're at, you should treat people with decency.
We had me and my girlfriend in the cinema in the Odyssey the other week. Went to see that fucking new Hunger Games film, which actually wasn't bad.
Nice.
But we were leaving the cinema, so I went in first, held it open for her, and there's another door. So I go to the next door, holding the door open for her. She held the door open. During you walk out of the cinema, you hold the door, the next person grabbed it, and that's how it works. She held the door, and this couple just fucking like beeline straight past her, and then beeline right out past me, and didn't fucking say thank you. But then we were both kind of shocked by it, and then they were giving us dirty looks. Oh, we're both just like, but what the fuck was that? Like,
but yeah, some people just need manners, mate. Some people just need to be taught it the right way.
I'm getting another flashback to the customer service stuff. Sorry, this hasn't even been a funny podcast. It's just fucking having a survey session.
But it's good. I feel great about it. I'm relaxed.
But like when I worked in Next, and so it used to be like the clothes on the mannequins weren't part of the stock in the shop.
Oh no!
So it wasn't on the computer.
Oh, right? This is going
So 5 to 9 one night. This woman comes in and she's looking for this jacket and didn't have the size, and I was like, I can order it, I can be here tomorrow, or we can get it delivered to your house in a couple of days. And she's like, no, we need it sort of pretty pronto. And I was like, well, these are the two options, like, and she went, what size is that one there in the mannequin? And I'm like, I don't know, because those mannequins are dressed by people that come in every month and fucking redo the whole thing, so I don't know what size the mannequins are. Also, that'll be damaged because it's been under the lights, and on top of that, it's not in our fucking system, so I can't, it won't register if I scan it. There's nothing I can do. And she's like, but I want to try that one on. And I'm like, but you don't understand, it's 5 to 9. I had to go get a ladder, climb up there, unscrew that mannequin, take the whole fucking thing apart to give you a jacket that may or may not fit, and even if it does, I can't scan it through because it's not part of the fucking system. And she complained. It's 9:15 at this point. I'm up a ladder unscrewing this fucking thing because the manager was like, customer's always right, let her try it on. And then it comes to fucking, the manager's like, I'll take care of this. And then she goes to fucking try and sell her it, and she's like, this isn't coming up. And I'm like, aye, because it's not in the fucking... And then I'm getting a bollocking for being difficult, and you go, I'm pointing out and these are the obstacles we have here, and these are why they're insurmountable.
But sometimes it's okay to tell someone you're wrong if you're wrong,
you know,
and
not when it's a woman.
No. Sometimes you need it, you know. Sometimes you need to just be told to fuck off. I've a couple of questions, then I'll let you go home. You're annoying me now. Thinking about it, see.
I'm gonna go lift weights after.
You know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go to Marks and Spencer and buy grapes.
Marks and Spencer do the good grapes.
They're the best grapes. And then I'm gonna go
candy floss ones.
No, just the regular, the big fat ones.
Big juice boys.
But I pick through and find the ones that are. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go and do a wee bit of work, and then I'm going to actually clear out my garage, do a bit of weights in there myself, and then to make matters worse, I'm going to go and Wash my dog. I think I might. We'll see where we're at for time. Chrissy has said, ask Mickey, did the RSPCA ever come after him after the time he gave McCartney a beating?
No.
There you go. Cheers.
McCartney's a person.
Yeah.
They look after animals.
But that was a fun time.
I loved it, man.
Are you looking to box again?
I can't wait. Because I went training with Geddes last week. I forgot how tough it is though, because I haven't been doing any boxing training since. I've done a wee bit of heavy bag stuff like on board, but like walking into the gym and my brain was going, this is gonna suck, man. And I was like, oh, I forgot how much I hated this.
And do you feel it in the lungs the most?
My lungs, especially with fucking vaping like a dummy. But there was a point where like it was weird because the guy I hadn't trained with the guy before, so I think he thought it was my first time doing any boxing at all.
Right. Oh no.
So we're hitting pads for a wee bit, and there was a point where he just threw in a couple of weird jabs, and I just blocked them.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh fuck, right. Oh, you've done a wee bit." And I was
What's
like,
going on here? Yeah.
But
I nearly said it like that video. What's going on here?
But yeah, I hope there's another one happening. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah. Well,
I had planned at one point to train properly and do an actual white collar one.
Yeah.
Like just a random fucking sign up for one, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's something about one of the first times I sparred was sparring Sean Haggerty, and he punched me right in the mouth. Yeah. And my brain went, "You'll not do that again." And then he hit me again in the same spot, and it hurt like fuck. And I was like, "I love this."
Yeah. See,
there's something. I saw a fucking one of them weird TikTok quotes for men, and it was that some guy being like, "Every man should do some sort of martial art, like whether it's boxing or." Even karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, just to realise you don't know how to fight. Yeah. Like, yeah. Because there's something about it where you go, oh fuck, I need to actually.
Yeah. Because that's it. Like with boxing, as somebody who enjoys boxing, as a fan of the sport, I would go, I wouldn't do it right, and I want to do it, and you can't. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think that was the thing for the McCartney one, and if the one comes again, all I thought was, I hope I walk out of it looking like I actually boxed. Yeah. As opposed to losing all composure and just windmilling. Yeah. So that's if it happens again. That's what the fucking game plan's going to be. Usos.
Oh wow! Hold on a second. Next question. Naomi said they must have been pretty bummed after that. And sent a link to a story. Couple desperate for baby, having sex the wrong way for 4 years, and wife is still a virgin. Wow. A married couple desperate for a baby have been told they've been having sex the wrong way for years, which is why they failed to conceive. The pair, who haven't been named but are aged 26 and 24, sought professional advice after having no joy getting pregnant, despite them having intercourse regularly. But it was pretty painful, blah, blah, blah. They'd be having anal sex.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's what happens, you don't teach your kids manners.
Exactly. You get bummed.
You get bummed.
By life and by your husband. Jane says, what's the mixter's favourite aftershave and perfume scents?
I have 3 at the minute. I'm rotating. So I've Dolce & Gabbana. Is it light blue or something it's called?
I don't know that one.
Pour Homme. That's the one right now.
Yeah.
My other favourite one is Ultraviolet.
Okay, who makes that one?
I think that's Dolce & Gabbana.
You're a Dolce & Gabbana man.
And then what's the other one I've got? Oh fuck, there's another one. I can't remember what the other one's called. I always forget it. But it was one of those ones that I got bought as a present, and I was like, fuck, that's
some nice shit. Yeah.
So I rotate them.
Nice. Well, I don't even know what mine are. I like Sauvage, but it's like my go-to. And then there's one, oh fuck, it's really, really nice, and it's like Mont Blanc.
Oh,
Explorer. Yeah. Really like that one.
Do you know what I fucking do love as well? And it's maybe it just reminds me of happier times, but a bit of Cool Water.
Oh yeah, Cool Waters. And
Cool Water's the shit.
And the
Versace blue jean, remember that one for a tenner?
And Jean-Paul Gaultier, you know the wee man, the sexy body one. It's nice too.
Diesel, remember the fucking white Diesel for men?
Do you remember the one that was like? Was that like in a milk bottle?
Yeah,
that was the fucking shit.
That was the bomb. Like
when you were a teenager, you had that milk bottle.
£14 at the perfume shop.
Oh, you knew you were going to be in some milk.
Absolutely.
You wear it and you get milked.
I remember there was one, and I think it was Jordan's perfume, and I was going out with a girl that wore Jordan's perfume.
Kitty Price?
I remember being like,
bomb my perfume.
That's fucking like it might have just been like the horn.
Yeah.
But I remember then like Jade Goody's perfume came out, and it was the same smell. And since then there's been another one, and I am convinced a lot of perfume makers just like rebrand old shit.
Yeah,
but it's one of those ones that reminds me of being like just
a horny wee
rude
teenager, early 20s. Like, I did a boss, and it was a ball. I used to wear that all the time. They had bulked all over my shoes and my trousers, and I tried to disguise the smell by spraying it all.
There's the standard Hugo Boss, the gold one. I can't for the same reason.
Get
threw it in my room,
book,
spray it everywhere, and I'm like, bleh.
Every time. Last question before I let you get home and get to the fucking gym. I'll just go to the park, be the shit out of kids. Dave says, now that Mickey's basically a bogan these days, let's settle on important stuff. Tim Tams or Penguins?
Penguins, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I've had a couple of Tim Tam variations.
That sounds like a novel, like a Pelican brief.
So Tim Tam, the standard Tim Tam is basically a penguin, right? And Australian chocolate isn't that nice because there's stuff in it to stop it melting.
Right, okay, because of the heat?
Because of the heat.
Right,
so
okay.
like Maltesers in Australia taste like fucking... They're not nice.
Okay.
They're like not weird crumbly chocolate. It's all dry. It's not that silky fucking...
I don't like that.
But there was a Tim Tam chocolate and caramel brownie that I had recently, and that was incredible.
And here's the thing too. I've heard a lot about Australian coffee being the best.
Oh my god, man! They take it. They're proper snobby about it. Like, so like you can get. I remember one of the lads going in there like a 7-Eleven and getting to like the fucking diarrhea coffee machine, and he was like, "I was $1, and it's nicer than anything I've tasted in fucking England." Coffee's unreal. The food's unreal. It's hard to find bad food.
Is it a lot of fish, seafood?
There's a lot of everything. Like because it's such a fucking cultural melting pot. There's a lot of like my favorite place. There's a restaurant called La Cholita. It's a Mexican place in Perth, and it does 5 things.
Yeah,
and they're fucking incredible. The nicest thing I've ever tasted was a deep fried jalapeno taco with pomegranate seeds over it.
No, what's that do to the whole?
It destroys it, like quite unbelievable. So it's like a stuffed jalapeno, deep fried with like taco beef in it.
That would be nice.
And then a wee bit of like fucking sour cream in this, like pomegranate seeds, and you're eating it going, I don't even feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe it isn't. It's vegetable, isn't it?
I suppose.
But yeah. So you have anything you want to promote? Do you? Road here?
No,
You'll be away.
I'm going to be in Australia for about 5 months.
Are you staying? I take it that's you for Christmas then too.
Yeah, Christmas, New Year, and then I'm doing the Perth Comedy Festival. So the 24th to 28th, I'm in Perth.
So what are your Christmas plans?
I don't know.
The beach and all, are you fucking hat on?
Well,
do the works?
The girlfriend's got a pool in the back garden, so I think we're just going to get drunk and land in the pool. So I think they were doing like a family dinner thing.
I thought you said my girlfriend's got a poo in the back garden. I was like, is that a tradition?
See how drunk she gets.
And have you ever been anywhere for Christmas other than here?
No.
Exciting.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those things because I've always wanted to like. Since I've gone to Australia, I've always wanted to be like, right, I'd love to do all their festivals, and then I technically get a full year of summer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like finish up there like May, June, come back here, and then get like
summer
again. Like
you can just do the Hawaiian shirts all year round.
Oh man, 100%. Like and me ginger as fuck. Like
I'll be. And whereabouts in Australia you're going?
All over the place. So I'll be in Perth for Christmas, and then
is she going to be
January.
travelling with you a bit? Is she? Or?
Yeah. So she's coming out. I'm doing a couple of shows in December next week. So she's going to come out to Melbourne for one of those. And then she's got some family living in there. She's going to visit them, and then fly over to Perth. Then I've got a couple of gigs, sort of around December time, just to fucking for the crack. Then Perth Fringe starts in January. Then I think I'm going to be going over to Adelaide for a bit, do the Adelaide Fringe. Then back here for a wee bit. Then back out to Melbourne, and then in Sydney.
See, that sounds fun.
So it should be good crack.
Like I've never really had like the urge to go to Australia until recently, and now I'm hearing all this. I'm like, that sounds like a fun time.
It's weird though because even this time it's like. I used to love going, but there was a couple of years where I was, even though it was like I had somewhere to live, I was travelling that much. I was kind of just on the road all the time.
Yeah.
And this time that I've got my own place, I'm like, I actually might be homesick just for my own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't miss people. Like
how much stuff are you bringing with you?
This time around, actually not that much because I fly to Sydney first of all, and then I've got 3 internal flights for different gigs that I'm doing. So you have a 30 kg weight limit. To fly to Australia, but it's only 23 internally.
That's a mug off.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and plus their version of Primark is cheap as fuck. The stuff's amazing.
Yeah,
and it's summer out there, so I'm just going to buy all my summer stuff when I get there.
See,
there's just a couple of pairs of shorts, loads of snakes, and then just fucking.
It's good about.
Yeah, just tornado through a shopping
centre. No, Mick, it's been fun to have you on. I will miss you, mate.
But you too.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch anyway.
100%.
You'll be back and forth anyway. Yeah, so listen. Have a good Christmas.
Thanks
and
then
you. I am still sad that you're going before.
I'm gutted about the Christmas do.
But listen, it'll be over now, and who knows what'll happen next week.
Somebody's got their ankles broke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a lot to live up to.
Aye.
You know, but there's more people going this year and it's a bit more of a mixed variety, so we'll see.
Aye. Have
Anyway,
a good
listen,
time, man. Have
take
a pint
care.
with me.
Have a
See
good
you
one.
later.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
I'm the sly guy.